How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video here. So, this video is going to be about the reason why I think John Carpenter is always going to be better than Rob Zombie. And basically my problem with people saying that Rob Zombie was better than John Carpenter, I just kind of want to discuss that because there's a lot of people out there that believe that Rob Zombie is actually legitimately better, than John Carpenter when it comes to the Halloween films. But with the way I look at it like this. I look at it like John Carpenter invented the movies. So he's, the master. He's the one that came up with the concept. The whole Michael Myers, concept, the whole Halloween thing. Uh, he came up with the Michael Myers theme song. I just wanted to go on a little rant here for a little bit, but so he made the Michael Myers Halloween theme song. He came up with that whole thing. He came up with the whole movie, the idea. And people want to sit here and say that Rob Zombie's better than him. Like, what world are they living in, man? Like, John Carpenter is the greatest director of all time. Like, there's just no doubt about that. Like, him and Wes Craven are up there with each other, like, in terms of, like, directors. Like, the fact that people say that, oh, because Rob Zombie mimicked, 1978's film, oh, but he did it in a better way than, the original did. Like, that's crazy to say. Because the original is the original, and you don't like the original, well, then you gotta be crazy. Alright? So that's all Rob Zombie really did. In my eyes, all he did really was mimic and try to be like John Carpenter in a lot of ways. With just, a lot more gore, a lot more blood. The kills were really brutal. The kills were really graphic, you know. That's what Rob Zombie does. He does, that graphic stuff, when he does the kills. Which I liked. But doesn't mean he's better than John Carpenter. That's the reason why people really believe that. Like, that he's better than John Carpenter just because of the graphic kills. In the Rob Zombie films. The two movies. People are saying they like him more and think he's better because, more graphic kills. The kills were more graphic, And people feel like he did a better job with the scenes, recreating the scenes from the original movies. Or from the original movie. In the first Halloween movie, he tried to recreate that scene in Halloween 1978 when he was wearing that cloth. That ghost outfit, whatever. That scene when he had that cloth over him or whatever. He tried to recreate that in Rob's, in his own film. So I just don't understand why people have could say that kind of stuff and say that, oh, he's better than, John Carpenter just because of their graphic kills. I mean, come on, man. Like, that's crazy to say. Back in the day, John Carpenter is not all about that, man. Like, he's not all about that gore. He's not all about that, graphic, the graphic kills or anything like that. I mean, he's not into all that. But Rob Zombie is. Rob Zombie will make his movie so brutal, so, graphic that it isn't even funny, man. Like, which I like. I do like it, don't get me wrong, because it's actually fun to watch. But just because there's the graphic kills and all that they're more graphical in Rob Zombie's films, than John Carpenter's films, doesn't mean that he's better than John Carpenter. It doesn't mean that at all, because Rob Zombie, like I said, all he did was try to remake, the original 1978. He tried to recreate scenes from 1978. He tried to recreate, the same exact moments, the same exact characters, just different actors playing them. Danielle Harris played Annie, I think, from the 1978 film. Which she did pretty good. I think she is probably the best part, about the Rob Zombie films. I think, anyways. But other than that, just because the graphic kills and all that don't make them better than Rob Zombie, or don't make them better than John Carpenter. Like, no way, shape, or form that, like, people are crazy, man, when they say that kind of stuff. They say that he's better, that Rob Zombie's better than him, and the John Carpenter and all that. That's just crazy to say. It's just like saying, it's just like saying that the scary movie film is better than Wes Craven's films. It's like saying the movie Scary Movie, the first one, is better than the actual Scream movies. But it's not. That's not. That's not. That's not the truth. In my eyes, that's just not. It's not factual because, it's original. So it's just like people just. I don't know what world they're living in when they say that. And they say that Rob Zombie's better than John Carpenter just because the graphic kills. And he made Sam Loomis. First of all, he made Sam Loomis look stupid in that movie. No question about it, alright? Because Dr. Loomis was never evil. Dr. Loomis was never, out to kill anybody. Dr. Loomis was a lovable character. But in this movie, in Rob Zombie's film, it's almost like he goes out of his way to make you hate him. He goes out of his way to make you hate the character of Dr. Loomis. So, that's all I gotta say in this rant. All I gotta say is John Carpenter is the master. He's the originator of these movies. Without him, there would be no Rob Zombie. I don't think Rob Zombie would even make the films, to be honest with you. Let me know in the comment section what you guys think about that. People saying that, though, like, about Rob Zombie and all that, like, being better than John Carpenter. I just want to hear you guys' thoughts. I just wanted to rant for a little bit. With that being said, though, guys, see you all in the next one.